Hello, friends. Welcome to humanology 2412. Happy Monday evening. Let's do stretching. Yeah, cooking my dinner. Uh, the deboned, boned and skinned chicken thigh. Nice. Yeah, frozen. Yeah. That's my favorite part of chicken. Maybe next to chicken gizzards. Okay. Yeah, I love chicken thigh, and they are very affordable. Okay. Also, during lunchtime, sometimes I eat like this in the supermarket. There's a frozen section. The meatballs or chicken nuggets. They are frozen, okay? And I just microwave them on a paper plate. They are affordable, okay? And good protein there. Okay, it's good. Yeah. Okay. Ah, okay. Now let's do back here, okay? Yeah. Huh, ah, huh, ah, huh, ah. Okay, good. Virus, thank you. Woo. Good exercises. Okay, so after work, I came home and then brush my teeth, change to comfortable clothing. Yeah, let's get back to work. Get back to mathematics, okay? Not work, mathematics. Let's get back to mathematics. Uh, yeah, so I took photo of some whiteboard, including this one, and I went to bed, okay? But I did not sleep. I just lay there on my bed and looking at this whiteboard that I took photo of in my cell phone. Yeah, I do that sometimes, okay? Yeah, just take cell phone picture and then go to bed and look at it, okay? And I found the of proof concept of this inverse triangle theorem, okay? And share that with you. Yeah, nice. How the proof concept, it comes from this alpha and omega formula, okay? It's a result of that. Okay, so it's more like corollary. Okay, yeah. Formal proof, that's easy. Difficult part, the concept, proof concept. Okay, yeah. And let's relax on it, okay? Yeah, yeah. Happy Monday evening. Cheers. Mm. Clean my eyeglasses. Yeah, so the proof concept is this. If we use this, okay, we are looking at the basically third column, okay? In that original inverse triangle, that's non-symmetric version. So third column row is 3i plus 1, okay? Like 4, 7, 10. Okay? And if you apply the alpha and omega formula, the inverse recursion theorem, inverse recursion formula, yeah, then it becomes like this, okay? So 2 inverse 3, 2 inverse 3 times I plus something, okay? So 2 inverse 3 is the displacement, it's like slope, dy dx, okay? And if we put instead of I, if we put I plus 1, then and then subtract it, okay? Then it becomes uh, so if we put I plus 1 instead of I, then it would be like 2 inverse 3 times I plus 1, open close paren, okay? And then the rest will be the same. They're constants. That doesn't involve I, okay? And we subtract uh, 2 inverse 3 times I plus 1 plus something minus 2 inverse 3 I plus something. And then the only thing that remains is 2 inverse 3. That's why 2 inverse 3 is the displacement, the slope, okay? Yeah. for 3i plus 2, yeah, it'll be like 3 minus 2. Okay, so it'll be so it's a 2 inverse 3, right? So the third row. Okay, so minus 3i plus 1 is 3 minus 1, then 3i plus 2, 3 minus 2. That's why it goes backward. Okay, so that's the proof concept. Okay. Eh? To write it down, I don't think I'll forget it, but it's easy concept actually. Okay, so I just need to take a break from mathematics. Okay, so yeah, it's a simple concept. So e 3 plus 1 plus 1 minus e 3 plus 1 is equal to 2 to the minus 1 3 just that. Okay, yeah, that's the only thing that's left. Okay, likewise, this one becomes like 3 minus 2 inverse row 3. Okay, yeah, and this is 3 minus 1 inverse row 3. Okay, so that's the proof concept. Okay, yeah, good, good. Formal proof, yeah, I can do it on but raw algebra paper. Okay, yeah, good. So we got it. Yeah, we got the proof. Okay, nice. It's not a difficult concept. It's just that I was suffering from mathematical fatigue. Uh, so my brain needed some break from mathematics so that you'd get refreshed energy there. Yeah, we got it. Now I can restart writing paper, write about paper, most likely this weekend, okay? And then finish writing and then I just publish it, okay? It's been too long. And yeah, about one paper per year. That sounds about right. Okay? Yeah. Hmm. There's a little bit more to do though. Like going down this direction, yeah, the left diagonal, yeah, that's that. But right diagonal, it's same, but because it's symmetric. It's just that it should be easy because that's it's symmetric. We can say anti-symmetric because it's negative sign. Okay, but because it's symmetric, proving the other way, it should be same analogous. It should be easy. Okay, yeah. So basically, we got it. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So slow start, slow restart. So we did some mathematics. So let's take 5 minutes break and then we'll talk about something else. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, 5 minutes. Thank you. Mhm. Okay, let's put this behind us. So the nuts that I put in the tree stump, cut tree stump, they're gone. Yeah, I guess birds they came and ate it. Okay, good. I'm glad that they did. I got more nuts. Yeah. Also, some small birds stop by very frequently these days. Very cute. Nice. Birds are cute. Yeah. Uh, should we go to Instagram Live? Yeah, we can. I don't know. Let's just talk here, okay? But relaxing here, okay? Yeah. Mm. Uh, what to talk about? I don't know. It's Monday. Monday's nice. I like Mondays. But Monday morning is a little bit difficult. Okay? Why? I during the weekends, like I sleep in the morning, like Saturday morning, Sunday morning. I wake up like what? Something like 6 or 7. Then I go to bathroom, drink some water, and I come back to bed. And then wake up again around 9. I love weekends. But so yeah, Monday, kind of getting used to like waking up early in the morning. Yeah, that's the difficult part in the Monday. Okay, so yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But so Monday morning is difficult, but later on it gets easier. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. And so I came back from work and brushed my teeth, changed your clothes, and just lying on my bed. Ah, nice. So peaceful. Yeah. Peaceful evening. Ah, nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And I was as was driving back from my college to Machu Valley. Yeah, what's her name? Katy Perry, uh, Dark Horse. Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah, I like the song. I just not like the music video, okay? Because the music video, I think it's low budget. But I think the director didn't do a good job, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, and I can tell there's stuff from budget shortfall too. Uh, But still, I mean, I think that it's the director. They, I think director didn't do well at all. No, it's so I can tell you because I'm a filmmaker myself. Okay, so but song is nice. Yeah, she sang very well, very like feminine. Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bye, Miss Brad, for chorus. Okay, thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess we can do narrative mathematics. Just talking about it without more, philosophical level, without whiteboard, okay, pen. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. So, mathematical truth, like a correct mathematical equation, like a inverse recursion equation, okay? So, that's mathematical truth because it's a true equation. We proved it, okay? Yeah. So, mathematical truth does not depend on physical universe. So mathematics is, in a sense, is a metaphysical science. Okay. Physical universe. Uh, we are talking about, for example, like law of gravitation. Again, it's mathematical equation between two masses. What's the magnitude of the force, attracting force, depending on two masses and the distance between them as well. Okay, yeah. F is equal to G times M1 times M2 divided by R squared. Okay, yeah. Inverse square law. And that equation assumes existence of two bodies, two mass. Let's say two balls, basketball and ping pong ball. Okay? Without existence of those two masses, that equation is meaningless. So that equations in physics depend on existence of matters, physical universe. Okay, but mathematical equation they are independent of physical universe. So we can say that mathematical truth existed even before the creation of the universe by God. So maybe God created mathematics first before He created physical universe. Okay. Now we are talking about religion. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to human school. Yeah. We talk about that. Well, yeah. Those. I would say all that stuff. I want to be respectful. Oh, I'm in a good mood. Okay. Yeah. Because that proof we got it. Inverse triangle theorem. We got the proof concept. Okay. Yeah. Formal proof. That later. Okay. That's easy. Okay. Yeah. The difficult part is done. The concept. Okay. Hmm. But the inverse square law in force between two magnets or two electrically charged particle or two masses, that's mathematical. It's like two-dimensional spheres surface that's two-dimensional. Okay, so that's why square comes in. Okay, yeah, because the force, the flux of force get diluted in a two-dimensional way. R that's linear, just distance between 2 points, right? But when it comes to sphere, the local square, okay, is that's how it gets diluted as sphere get bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, yeah, that's where inverse square law comes from in physics. So it's geometrical. Okay, yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Then does geometry depend on the physical universe? Actually, it does not. Okay, algebra, geometry, or mathematics in general can exist without any matters, any physical universe. No, it does not assume that. Okay. How about numbers? Okay. Number one, number two, like one apple, two apples. Does it depend on physical universe, like counting? Like we're talking about natural numbers, which is positive, non-zero, non-negative, positive or non-negative integers. Does it depend on physical universe? Maybe a little bit. It's counting, right? Okay. Thinking about it, maybe mathematics depend on physical universe just a little bit. But because concept of natural number one, two, three, if we are counting how many apples there are on the table, okay? If there's nothing in the universe, like before God created the universe, there's nothing to count. Yeah, the question was, does mathematical truth depend upon physical universe? Looks like a yes and no, I guess. That's what it seems, okay? Think coming to think about it. Yeah, sure. We're going to humanology, okay? We're doing like a what? Epistemology, ontology, whatever, kind of philosophical inquiry about mathematics, okay? Immanuel Kant, he was interested in mathematics too, but he's not a mathematician. His mathematics not that advanced, eh? But he did talk about mathematics. German philosopher, okay? 5 minutes break, thank you. Right, vocal rest. Nice, very nice. We found something to talk about. Yeah, nice. Yeah, but the thing is this mathematical equation, I mean, the inverse recursion theorem, the equation, they discovered it before I did. Like, right, they discovered it, okay? But the point I'm trying to make here is this, okay? So, a mathematical truth, a correct equation that we proved, okay? It's been always true. We just discovered it. Whether somebody else discovered before we did or not, it does not matter. Have I discovered some brand new equation? Many, many. Okay. But do I know it's been discovered before or not? I don't know. To be honest, I don't care. But I'm sure that there's some equations that I discovered, like for the very first time. Okay, yeah, but it's a discovery, all right? Because it's been always true. If it's provable, proven, correct mathematical equation. Okay, yeah. How about wrong equation? It's been always wrong. Okay, okay. Like E equal MC squared. Albert Einstein, okay? That's a wrong equation. Not many people know about this, okay? But I disproved them. It's been always wrong. Okay? I think God tricked people because the way Albert Einstein derived that formula, he started with wrong assumption where the speed of light is constant. Well, it is constant, but Albert Einstein's assumption is this: speed of light is maximum speed, and also it's constant regardless of the observer's speed. Okay, yeah, that was his assumption, and it's a wrong assumption. That's why everything that derived from that assumption is wrong. Okay, like domino effect. Okay, yeah, yeah. But I think God tricked Albert Einstein and other physicists. Okay, other scientists as well. Because the way Albert Einstein derived that formula E equal mc squared, it's interesting. I just studied when I was in college, okay? Because it was third semester physics class. For computer science majors, it was mandatory. Yeah, physics one, two, three. Okay? Yeah, I got A's. Yeah, all my science classes, I got A's, okay? Except one mathematics class where I got B. There's a more advanced calculus. I did not take the prerequisite, okay? So because I was kind of arrogant about mathematics, I'm like, oh, I don't need prerequisite classes. I got B, okay? The class was about like Lagrangian and okay, it's kind of oligo optimization a little bit, okay? So anyway, all other science classes, I got A's, okay? When I was in Madison, Wisconsin University, okay? So and yeah, so yeah, modern physics, yeah, I got A, and yeah, I just study relativity, okay? As part of that class. Yeah. So yeah, the way Albert Einstein, Mr. Albert Einstein, Dr. Albert Einstein, because I want to be respectful, okay? The way he derived that equal MC squared uh, is wrong equation based on wrong assumption, okay? Uh, but it is interesting the way he derived it, okay? Yeah. I think it's God who tricked them, okay? Why? I think I think God wanted to make a good story there. Yeah, just Dr. Albert Einstein, okay, equal MC squared, and then later on, not just me, there's some other amateur scientists. I did quote them, okay, in the paper that I wrote about 8 years ago. Disprove paper of special and general relativity, two papers, okay, one each. And yeah, I did quote some other people because other people also claimed they disproved Albert Einstein. Maybe they did. I don't know. I did not read their papers in detail. Okay. Hmm? Maybe they disprove Albert Einstein's special general relativity theory is divided. That's possible. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. But I did look at their papers, okay? Yeah. But in my opinion, yeah, my papers, yeah, uh, the most definite disproof of Albert Einstein's special general relativity theories, okay? Yeah. in my opinion. Okay. Hmm. Then when will people realize Albert Einstein was wrong? My guess maybe 10. About maybe 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, around that frame. That would be my guess. So I'm 47 now, right? Oh, yeah. 10 years from now, 57. 20 years, 67. 30 years, 77. I don't know how much hair would I have at that time. I don't know. Hopefully, I still have hair. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's say 10 years from now, at the age of 67, that's time for retirement. I mean, that's about retirement age in America, okay? But do I want to retire as a lawyer? Uh, I've seen some lawyers in Alaska in their 70s, even 80s. They're still working as lawyers, okay? Yeah, yeah. I met them, okay? I think that's very cool. Okay, yeah. So I may just do that, okay? Yeah, I like my job. Okay? Yeah. Maybe part-time, okay? Yeah. I mean, otherwise, what would I be doing? Mathematics? I do not want to do mathematics all the time, okay? Time is back, Bucharest, okay? Time check. Hmm. It's been less than 1 hour. Okay, good. It's fine evening, huh? Yeah, it's nice. Very peaceful. Nice. Okay, welcome back. We're back. Yeah, so will I ever become famous for disproving Albert Einstein's special general relativity theories? It's possible, but if it happens, probably near my retirement age. Like when I'm like 60s, 70s, that's my guess. But if it happens, but it's another possibility is that maybe somebody else disprove again. Okay, because equal MC squared or the special relativity, general relativity field equation using tensor analysis. Okay, and that's another interesting equation because tensor analysis, tensor calculus is notoriously difficult mathematics. Okay, I did learn some of it in YouTube and also some books. It's difficult one. Okay, yeah. So the Einstein's general relativity field equation, wrong equation. But interesting to study, just like special relativity. Okay, yeah, it is interesting to study. Okay, yeah, it is. Although they are wrong. Okay, they have always been wrong. Wrong equations. Okay, yeah. It's just that some people discovered that they are wrong equations, and I'm one of them. The others. Okay, yeah. So it's possible in the future that some other people independently disproved Albert Einstein's special general relativity theories, okay, and maybe without even knowing about me or without knowing about my papers, and they may become famous for that. They may even get Nobel Prize in physics for disproving Einstein's special relativity theories. I'm okay with that. I'm like whatever. Yeah. Mhm. Hmm. Yep. So when I disproved the general relativity theory, I did not use tensor calculus because I do not know too much about it. I know a little bit about it, tensor calculus, okay? But I did not need to use it. Again, I attack the assumption, okay? What assumption in general relativity by Mr. Albert Einstein, Dr. Einstein? That one was like about acceleration, okay? Special relativity is about constant speed, like speed of light, the frame of reference. Okay, yeah, it's a relative speed. Okay, yeah, but general relativity is about acceleration and gravitation. Okay, so Mr. Albert Einstein, his assumption that I attacked is this. Okay, he said, yeah, gravitational acceleration g, right? 9.8 meter per second squared is indistinguishable with accelerational tugging force. That was his assumption. And that assumption is wrong. Why? They are not indistinguishable. They're not equal. But that's what he assumed. And I proved him wrong. It's because of this. Okay. We have accelerometer, electrical device that measures acceleration. Okay. Now I'm on planet Earth in Alaska, America. I'm sitting down. So I'm not moving, I'm not accelerating or decelerating. If I have accelerometer, it will show me zero. Okay. But if I have accelerometer in my car, okay, I'm not on a, I'm on a stoplight, red light. Now it turned green. I slowly accelerate my car from 0 mile per hour to 10 mile per hour. Four, I drive slow. I accelerate slow when I drive my car. I'm a very gentle driver. It may take 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, no, 10 seconds maybe. I'm not that slow, okay? Maybe even take 10 seconds from 0 mile per hour to 10 mile per hour. Maybe it will take 5 seconds. Who knows? I would say less than 10 seconds, okay? Because I'm not that slow, okay? So, but not 1 second. And some people do that. That's not good. That's not safe, okay? They call like jackrabbit driver, okay? I'm not that, okay? Jackrabbit start. I recently read about it, okay? They're not safe, okay? Not good for the engine either, okay? Yeah, so if I accelerometer in my car, yeah, you will measure it. Yeah, 0 mile per hour to 10 mile per hour, taking 10 seconds. That's like 1 mile per hour, whatever, per second, whatever. Okay, yeah. 1 mile per hour per second, I guess. Okay, from 0 to 10 mile per hour in 10 seconds. Okay, yeah, accelerometer will measure it. Okay. How about bungee jumping? If I have accelerometer, when I go jump bungee jumping, I don't do that because I do not like heights. Okay, but if I do that, yeah, accelerometer because yeah, I'm safely tied with bungee cord. I do not want to do that because I do not like heights. Okay, but if I do that hypothetically, yeah, Mr. Albert Einstein, yeah, thought experiment. Okay, that part is good. Okay, yeah, if I have accelerometer with me and do bunch cord jumping, yeah, it will measure my acceleration. Yeah, 9.8 meter per second squared. But if I'm sitting here reading accelerometer, it will read zero. Although, yeah, there's gravitation. Okay. So this like gravitational force and the accelerative force. When we accelerate, car, airplane, it pulls back, right? That's what's called inertial force in physics. Okay, so gravitational force and inertial force they are quite distinguishable using accelerometer. Okay, yeah, right now I'm under the force of gravitation, but accelerometer meaning zero. When I drive my car and accelerate very slowly, gradually, I get the reading in the accelerometer without accelerating. Okay? But so that inertial force, like when I accelerate my car or airplane, take off, yeah, just pull back as if somebody's pulling me behind from behind. Okay? That's inertial force. Okay, so inertial force and gravitation force, they're distinguishable because accelerometer reading. Okay, they're two totally different kind of forces, gravitation and inertial force. Okay, they're different. They're distinguishable. Okay, for Albert Einstein, he assumed that they're the same. No, they're not. Okay. Bang is back, vocal rest, okay? It's been 1 hour, so let's ventilate, okay? Yeah, welcome to human school. Yeah, now we are doing physics. Good. Yeah, physics is nice. And it's fun. All right. Huh. Okay. Welcome back, we're back. Let's talk about something else. We talk about physics, we talk about mathematics, philosophy, religion a little bit too. Yeah, welcome to human school. It's a variety show, okay? So yeah, we talk about everything. Now let's go talk career development, okay? Yeah. It's like this. Yeah, you need to have a good competence, okay? Yeah, yeah. Being good at what you do as a employee, worker, professional, okay? Every profession is professional, okay? Every job is professional, okay? So, but you need more than that. You need to have good character, personality, okay? Social skill, communication skill, okay? Yeah, it's important, okay? Rounded personality to get along with people, okay? Yeah, to be polite, courteous, considerate, and to be nice. It's important. Job setting, yeah. School too, yeah. Basically, tolerate the differences between people, patience. Yeah, that's a big one, okay? Yeah. Mhm. What helps? Good rest, exercise. Okay? Yeah. You have to be physically strong in order to be mentally strong. Okay? Yeah. Also some socialization. Me, the only socialization I do, I go to work, interact with my coworkers. I go to liquor store, gas station, supermarket, and social media. That's it. Yeah, I live very simple life these days. Okay, and I like it. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, yeah, just keep it simple. No, because I do mathematics, publish book, ebook, electronic book in Amazon Kindle once a month. Okay, why once a month? Yeah, 1 month accumulation of my essays, short stories, poetry, a lot of selfie photos or landscape photos, okay, or indoor photos, okay. Yeah, 1 month accumulation. So I publish once a month, okay. And I do diet exercise, cooking, running. Oh, nice. I love running, okay. Doing lunch hour. Okay. I go to nice park in Anchorage, okay. So it's a very nice park. That park is pretty sizable. Next to Campbell Creek, okay. It's a big park, okay. So many trails there. Okay, yeah. There's some pull-up bars too. Okay, nice. Yeah, and yeah, martial arts, dancing, singing, writing, acting. Yeah, diverse hobbies. Yes, so yeah, okay. And one good sleep, good rest. Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm very happy. Okay. Yeah. And I watch TV shows, Korean TV shows like Big Forest these days. Okay. I like the pool table, billiard scene. Okay, that was very well done. Okay. Kind of company socialization event. Yeah, that was fun. That was nice. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Also leadership. Yes. Although it may be something small. Okay. When I was a computer programmer in Los Angeles, California, I suggested to my bosses, superiors, let's have a company picnic. And they said yes. Okay. We went to a nice park and barbecue. That was nice. Okay. So basically, I organized that event. Okay. Yeah. Small leadership there. Okay. Also, I was a project manager too in a software company, Los Angeles, California. Okay. Yeah. In the army, yeah, I did exercise leadership there as a E4 specialist. Okay. Yeah. Like mailroom, delivery project, chemical storage project. Yeah, I did exercise on leadership there. Okay. Hmm. Gate guard. Yes. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. It was nice. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Good times. Yeah. Fond memories. I'm getting a little bit tipsy, okay? Yeah, a little bit drunk and a little bit sleepy too. Yeah. Is my dinner ready? I don't know. Let me go check, okay? Let's take 5 minutes break, okay? Thank you. Time check now. Probably less than 1 hour left. Yeah, yeah. More than 30 minutes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Bye. I think my dinner is ready. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we just a little bit more, okay? So let me fantasize. Let's say in 20 years, when I'm 67, okay, what if I become famous for disproof of Albert Einstein's special general relativity theories? What if I become famous? Hypothetically, okay? Because it may happen, it may not happen. I don't know. Okay, but if it happens, the thing is this, fame can be fickle or it can be non-fickle, okay? So I wouldn't rely on it, okay? I wouldn't take it as my income source, okay? I may be invited to some interviews and late night talk shows, whatnot, okay? But they may give me some money for a while, though, not long-term base, okay? So what if some university offer me some professor job? Do you think I would take it at the age of 67? At the retirement age, do you think I would get a job as a professor at the age of 67? I admire professors, their PhDs, they're great, okay? But will I start a professor job at the age of 67? That sounds a little bit far-fetched. Okay, I mean, I admire professors. I love professors, okay? But me, honestly, I smoke cigarettes. Okay, nowadays, many university campuses, many of them, smoke-free environment, okay? And it will not be easy for me, okay? And also, I cannot talk continuously more than 5 minutes. I need some vocal rest. So if I give a lecture, class, Would I like take 5 minutes cigarette break every 5 minutes? Gosh, at the age of 67, how much hair would I have left on my scalp? What kind of health level would I have at 67? I drink I don't drink cigarette. I drink alcohol. I smoke cigarette. Okay, so I'm not that bad. Okay. Yeah, so I'm healthy. I'm 67. I'm not 67. I'm 47. Okay, but yeah, I'm healthy. I exercise and diet, and but 10 years from now, I have no idea what kind of physical condition I would have. 10 years from now, at the age of 67. Okay, I have no clue. Okay, I do feel the effect of aging. Okay, I do. Yeah, though my left toe, yeah, the extensor tendonitis. Okay, if I do stretching like this, it's a little bit sore. Okay, yeah. So I do feel the effect of aging. Okay, when I run earlier today, lunchtime. Okay, in a park in Anchorage, I did run maybe for 10 minutes, and my heels got sore. Okay, running after running for 10 minutes, so I start walking, and then after walking for a while, my heels recover, so I start run again. Okay, yeah, I take it easy when I exercise these days because I'm realistic about my aging process. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. 5 minutes break for rest. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Mhm. Well, I admire professors. Okay, they're fantastic. Yep. Yes. So, I mean, I like mathematics. That's why I do it. Okay. So I enjoy doing it, but I do not want to do it all the time. Okay. Uh, so if hypothetically in the future, okay, if some university offer me professor job in mathematics, would I take it? I the thing is, I do not want to do mathematics all the time. Okay, so One of the reasons I dropped out of Cornell University computer science department is the biostatistics class. It was mandatory for us, computational biology. Okay, that was very difficult mathematics. Okay, I couldn't take it. PhD level mathematics. Oh, that difficult. Okay, even in computer science department. Okay, I could not do it. Okay, the mathematics I do nowadays, raw algebra, number theory, it is challenging, but it's not too difficult. It's not calculus. It's number theory. We're dealing with the integers. It's still challenging, but it's kind of medium level. It's not very difficult, not too easy, right in the middle. Happy middle, okay? Good middle, okay? So that's why I do it. Yeah, it's something I can manage. Okay? We're just dealing with the integers, okay? But don't get me wrong, I love calculus, okay? The economics theory, the transactional demand curve theory, so I published in the internet, okay? So that one, yeah, we did use we by we means I, okay? I work on this all these projects, academic projects alone. Okay? Yeah. Because I'm solo. Okay? Yeah. So in that economics paper, transactional demand curve theory, that one, I used the integration calculus. Okay? Yes. Differentiation, of course. Okay? It was fun. That was published about 8 years ago, something like that. Okay, so it was a nice project. I loved it. Okay, and I did present that paper to my father too, who's PhD in economics, yeah, in Cornell University, Ithaca, New York, where I was born. When he was doing his PhD, I was born there because my mother accompanied my father there. They got married in Korea. Okay, yeah, yeah. So I was born there. Okay, and I went back for PhD in computational biology. Okay. Although I dropped out after 2 years. And my parents were disappointed, but later on we reconciled after a couple of years. Okay. Yeah. So everything's fine. Yeah. Mm. So cool. Mm. Yeah. So my father, economist, PhD, okay, also professor. He's retired now, but he was professor, full-time professor, okay, a tenured professor in a top 10 university in Seoul, South Korea, okay. Yeah, he's a very smart guy, okay. So I presented that paper that I wrote about 8 years ago, okay? And he did read a couple of pages, okay? And he told me, yeah, good job, son. Yeah. But yeah, not quite fully understand what you wrote there, okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, thank you for compliments. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Because it's economics paper, okay? Yeah. And my father is economics, former economics professor, okay? He's retired now, okay? And so it was a very special moment for me. Economics classes, I did take one economics class when I was in Madison, Wisconsin. Microeconomics, okay? I got A, okay? Supply and demand curve, just like British Cambridge University professor Alfred Marshall. He used to be a physicist, physics, okay? So he came up with that theory, supply and demand curve, mathematical modeling of economics, okay? Which is cool, but in my paper, I enhanced it, okay? So I was more mathematically rigorous than he did. Mr. Alfred Marshall, Mr. Professor Alfred Marshall, Cambridge University, United Kingdom, okay? He is a he's trained as a physicist, physics, okay? So his mathematics a little bit loose goose, okay? So, but me, yeah, I do physics, but I spend more time with mathematics, okay? My degree is in computer science, but I took classes in physics and mathematics, okay? In my spare time nowadays, I spend more time with mathematics than physics, okay? So in that economics paper, transactional demand curve theory, I was more mathematically rigorous than Professor Alfred Marshall in Cambridge University in Britain. Okay? It's kind of replacement theory. Yeah. Yeah. He was nice. I think my father was proud of me. Yeah. Mhm. How nice. Yeah. But he said, yeah, I don't quite understand your paper, but I did read some pages, but it's kind of difficult to understand. To me, there's a compliment. He said, it's a little bit difficult to understand your paper. Oh, that's a compliment. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Thank you, so. Yeah. Very nice. 5 minutes break for chorus. Okay. We got like 30 minutes left. So. Ah, very cool. Yeah. Because you are show. Yeah. Story time. Yeah. So, some story time. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah. My father told me, yeah, I appreciate your intellectual curiosity. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, because he's professor, he's educator, okay? He's retired now, but yeah, he was very popular among his students, okay? Yeah. He's a good educator, okay? So as a professor in university, okay, in South Korea. So yeah, he said he told me, yeah, I appreciate your intellectual curiosity. I was like, thank you, sir. Thank you. It's nice. Yeah. How nice. I always wanted to attend his lecture. Okay. But never had a chance. Okay. But he told me good economics because I did ask him questions. Okay. He kindly, generously answered my questions in economics. Okay. Yeah. What a gentleman. Okay. Yeah. So I got a private lesson tutoring from my father in economics. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. In a way, it's better. Okay. But I just wanted to see how he interacted with his students. Okay. And I did meet some of his students, former students. Okay. Because he's tenure professor. Okay. He was. Okay. So he's retired now. So he has undergraduate students, master's level, PhD level graduate students too. I met some of his former students. Okay. Oh, they're cool. They really respected my father as former students. Okay. Yeah. Some of them, medical doctors. Okay. That gentleman in South Korea, he did master's program in economics, and he took my father's class. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. I met the gentleman, medical doctor in South Korea. Okay. So he really respected my father. Okay. I remember. Hmm. Hmm. Most of the time. Yes, sure, sure. About like 8 years ago, okay, my parents paid visit to Alaska, okay, and we went to dance club together. That nice dance club in downtown Anchorage, okay, outdoors and also indoors too, okay. This building inside of the dance floor, outside, it stage, live band, music playing, and a lot of chairs and tables. It's also a restaurant too. They do serve food, okay. So, and I did dance with my parents. I did dance with my mother. I did dance with my father. With my father, it's club dancing, solo dancing. Okay, just dancing around. Okay, so each other. My mother, yeah. I mean, not like partnership dancing. No, that's between my father and my mother. Okay, they did partnership dancing. Okay, yeah. And I did film it in the cell phone, and they showed that after they went back to South Korea. Yeah, they showed it to their friends, and they're very. It was nice. Okay. They said they left, okay? But yeah, both my father and my mother, they do dance, okay? Yeah. Me and my mother, yeah, just club dancing, solo dancing, just dancing around. Me and my father too, okay? But between my mother and father, yeah, partnership dancing because they're married couple, okay? Okay, nice, yeah. That was like 8 years ago in Alaska, okay? Anchorage, downtown. Nice dance club, okay? Yeah. I met the owner of that dance club, okay? He's a great gentleman, okay? Yeah. Very nice conversation. Hmm? Maybe it was earlier. Maybe it was 5 years ago, somewhere around there. Okay, so it was nice. Yeah, yeah. Good times. Okay, I think that's about it. Okay, so I'll see you next time. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm kind of drunk, I'm kind of hungry, and I'm sleepy too. Okay. So. Now it's like 10:30 p.m. in Alaska, but midnight sun. Alaska like that in the summer, okay? Nice. See you later, okay? Thank you. Yeah, mighty proud of you. Yep. You're amazing. Thank you. Yep. Yep.